A beautiful mind like Russell Crowe. I tried to hustle snow. Now I sit in the front row. I had to grow. I've been to and fro. Put holes in Kama Sutra holes. Got hit with bottles, gashes left. I needed sutures to close it. If it ain't dope, don't put your nose in it. Stay in a child's place. This grown man business. I bear my soul like a naked witness, telling my own story. I guess I'm snitching.
What up, though, everybody? Welcome in to the Gimme My Props Sports Betting Podcast / family. I am Larry Williams, aka that gun nagging injury that finally caught up to Pat Mahomes and got us in question about the game. He is Jan Bryan, aka Gin and Juice, and this the Give My Props Sport Betting Podcast / family, where we discuss all things sports betting, NFL and NBA related, and also life, love, and other issues. What up, though, Jan, baby? How we doing?
What up, though? Good, man.
Chilling, man. Man.
We had a good weekend, man. It was a lot of. It was one blowout. one game that was like, man, what the hell am I doing? You know what I'm saying? But the rest of the game is pretty good.
So I got my I honestly got my stuff a little crossed, Jan, because I honestly thought that the blowout would occur in the Kansas City game, but it didn't. Jacksonville fought back.
They fought back. Yep, they fought back. I mean, Mahomes did get hurt, and then even though when he left, they went right down and scored with the ex-Michigan quarterback. I just forgot his name that quick. I was just thinking about him.
That's his name, the ex-Michigan quarterback. That's his name.
Right, but they went right down and scored. But Kansas City, they like to play with their food. You know what I'm saying? They're a good team.
Yeah,
they don't
true.
kill nobody. They like to play around, let people hang around.
How bad have the wise guys been on? And you got to excuse me because I'm kind of watching this Pacers Bulls game, and it looks like that was just some great action tonight. And I'm sorry, America, you didn't get in on this, but the Pacers are garbage in the first quarter, America. Yeah. Okay, so just know that we said that. Give us our props. Give me my damn props when this happens and you win some money. Bet against the Pacers in the first quarter. And it almost doesn't matter what the spread is.
Yeah, it doesn't. It really don't matter. Yeah, they just trash. They I think they only won 8 first quarters the whole season. They trash the first quarter.
Yeah, but let's get back to it. At any rate, Kansas City, they didn't cover against anybody in the division all year long. And just historically, throughout this season for sure, they just had a problem covering spreads. And this was just another example. What did it open at? Like 8.5, and they didn't cover.
Yeah, it started at 8. It jumped.
Closed at 8.5.
Yeah,
right?
It closed at 9.5. And anybody that was here last week with us, I told y'all if it go to 9.5, I'm taking it. I betted it. I got it. If it jumped to 9.5, jump on it. I did it. You know what I'm saying? So. It closed at 9.5.
America, he didn't tell y'all to do that. He just did it. That was a unilateral move. That's what they call it in politics, a unilateral move. Now, listen, let's go away from the game where the blowout didn't happen to the game where the blowout did happen. Or can we call that a blowout? Was that a blowout?
Which one? Which game?
The Cincinnati game. Was that a blowout?
Oh yeah, that was Sunday.
That was the second game of the Saturday, right?
No, that was a Sunday game. The Cincinnati game was Sunday.
What was the second game of the Saturday?
Philly Giants. That was the blowout.
Oh, that was the blowout. Yeah, there went the blowout. Yep. Philly Giants, and they blew them out. Yeah. That was like a real blowout. Like I don't have to ask you, was that a blowout? I don't remember the final on that, but I remember that the Giants just were never close.
Never close. 37-7 was the final score. It was never a game. When they flipped the coin, that's the only time it was a game. It was over with. They don't match up well with them. I was way off with them. I thought they would at least compete, but they didn't. Philly ran the ball down their throat. The Giants was like 25th against the run. I should have known that. Just not a good matchup for the Giants. But it was a valiant effort. You know what I'm saying? Good season for them.
And the crazy thing is, can I tell you a secret, Jan?
Yeah.
Jalen Hurts was still looking injured, bro. He didn't look like Jalen Hurts. I gotta be honest with you. He didn't. He looked injured.
He was running a little bit still, even though, but they didn't have to do much. It seemed like
Yeah, he didn't stretch it at all. Like, who looked okay? Let's just beside. I asked this question at the end when we finished covering all 4 games, and we're gonna try not to come up against the wall. We always come up against the wall, y'all, America, because we'll get to talk about some stuff out here. You know, it's a whole bunch of stuff like the Aaron Rodgers rumors, the Brady rumors. You know, there's a lot of stuff going to the Dak rumors. You know, there's a lot of stuff we can cover, but I just don't know that we're gonna get to it, Jan. Tell me the third game, Sunday, excuse me. There was a the third game of the weekend, Sunday.
that was the Bengals Buffalo was the first game on Sunday.
And they freaking manhandled Buffalo, bro. Tell me you saw that coming. Nobody saw that coming.
I took and that was a bet. I betted it on the show. I took the Bengals plus. I said 4.5 on the show, but it moved to 5.5 after the show. So I took Bengals plus 5.5, and I took Bengals money line. I didn't see a blowout coming. I figured they probably might win, but
by a touchdown, because 5.5 is 6. You got to win by 6, bro. You saw a touchdown win?
Well, no. They was giving the Bengals 5.5.
Yeah, that's what. Well, yeah, wow, yeah, jeez.
Right. They over covered. They covered for the Bills. Like,
jeez, what? And I'm gonna ask you this a little bit later when we get into this week's game. And we ain't got that many games. The hell, it's only 2 games, you know. And right. So, but at any rate, man, I definitely didn't see that coming. I don't think most of America saw that coming. I got a dog who's a Buffalo fan. Shout out Q. Out there in San Antonio. Shout out my man Quincy out there in San Antonio. He Geechiest South Carolina's dude I ever known. And he's a huge Bills fan. He was a Bills fan when I met him roughly 20 years ago. They suck. You know, the Bills haven't been good in a number of years. And he just rolled with them and rolled with them. They're actually a good team. But I think everybody's starting to question how good Josh Allen is now. I just didn't see them doing that. Just going in there and laying that egg like that. They shit the bed, man.
They really did. They was the preseason favorite to win the Super Bowl. Everybody was on them every week.
I think Josh Allen lost the MVP in that game too.
He definitely did. Even though the MVP is supposed to be a regular season award, but but you can't. That is going to seep into the voters' heads. That last, you know what I'm saying? Little game. That last game. He's not.
Yeah, I don't know that you could just erase that from your memory if you have a vote.
Yeah, you can't. Right. You can't erase that. So I don't think he's going to get it.
I think they're going to give it to Jalen Hurts. I think they're going to give it to Jalen Hurts now or Pat Mahomes.
Yeah, one of the two. Yeah, one of the two.
It won't be him though. I think he threw the whole the Super Bowl thing out the MVP thing out the window. Final game of the night, Jan. Was it a surprise to you or did you expect it?
I thought we both was on that. We both said San Fran was probably going to win.
Well, sure. You know, but did you think it would be as close as it was though? Because you know, you and I were both of the opinion that San Fran was just a much better team, even though on paper they kind of line up with each other. They're just not too far off.
Yeah, they're not so far off.
What I didn't expect is for Brock Purdy to outplay Dak. That was crazy, wasn't it? He vastly outplayed Dak, too.
Yeah, and he outplayed Dak only because he didn't throw a pick. You know what I'm saying? Dak threw 2 interceptions and missed 2 touchdowns. Basically, the one that CeeDee Lamb, he underthrew him about 3 yards, and CeeDee Lamb had to wait on the ball, and he got pass interference. He caught it anyway, but he would have been running in stride for a touchdown, and he missed Michael Gallup over the middle.
And my little brother... Hey, he might show up at COTS or the Salvation Army because I think he bet the house on Dallas.
Oh,
I think he bet. So Marcus, if you listen to the podcast, because he listened. He called me, Jan, and it's funny. He called me like, you're talking about my Lakers and all of this stuff. So Mark, if you listen to the podcast again, because I don't pander to you to listen, so I don't give a damn. Okay, but if you listen to the podcast again, Mark. I got a 6-bedroom house, Mark. You can come stay with me, bro. Like, I think you put the house up and you're just ashamed to tell it, you know. But you can come stay with your big bro. I love you, man. But stay away from Dallas. And I wouldn't deal with the Lakers tonight. Lakers got a big game tonight, but I don't want to get too sidetracked. Anyways, we both kind of suspected San Francisco would win. I thought San Francisco would dominate a little more. I just didn't think Dallas was ready. The defense did show up. That game was strictly lost on Dak, in my opinion.
Definitely. I don't think that's an opinion. I think that's a fact.
What you said the only reason that Brock Purdy outplayed him is the two picks he threw. He threw like at least 4 more bad passes.
Right.
Besides
No,
that pick, 4 or 5 more bad passes.
And
I don't know how many attempts he had, but I'm willing to say that 30% of the attempts he had were bad. Yeah, he threw some really ugly bad balls, and this was the bad ball weekend for the quarterback. And Diggs out here on Twitter. Diggs is Twitter beefing. Did you see that?
No, I didn't see that. What happened?
Oh, listen, he's out there talking about, when he got into it with Josh Allen on the sideline and went to raising his hands. And remember the play we talked about where we were watching the game live time, where he turns around and yells at him and tells him, hey, get the ball up and all of that. But now in the game, when we was watching it, Jan, you was of the opinion that you don't have to tell Josh Allen that, right?
Yeah.
Now that all this stuff is played out and Josh Allen made all these terrible throws and done all of that stuff, do you have to tell Josh Allen that?
You still don't tell Josh Allen that if you did. You still got to kind of let it play out a little bit. I mean, he had a bad game, but it just causes confusion, and then we talking about you on the podcast after the game. So.
Hey, listen, it ain't my damn fault, and I think that was one of the main reasons that he. I think that was one of the main reasons that he kind of took the position that he took. Was that he just kind of wanted to make it very clear. We losing this game, but it ain't my damn fault. This guy's throwing bad passes and doing all kinds of stuff out here that's going to prevent us from winning this game. And I think he wanted to make that point clear. And I honestly think that he did. And, they've been on Twitter a little bit. I'm gonna just say that. Hey, man, America, do your homework. Jan, you a stats guy, but you don't get into the gossip. I'm into the gossip. The stats. I like the stats, and I do the stats. I like to hear the gossip. I like to hear what those guys are saying. Who's swinging dick and doing all of that stuff. You know what I mean? And am I supposed to say pause or?
You gotta say pause.
I'm not saying that. Okay, I'm comfortable. I've been married too damn long. And I'm not. Anybody that knows me knows I'm not no down low or whatever that is. Let's hurry up before we get up against the wall. 2 games this weekend. First game is the NFC game, of course. And we got the San Francisco 49ers lining up against the Eagles. Now we got the best team against the best quarterback. San Francisco's got a better defense. San Francisco got a better offensive line. This guy, what's his name? Trent Williams?
Yeah, Trent Williams. Yep.
All right, hey, listen, man. Listen. What the hell, man? Who is this guy, dude?
All pro.
Listen, any shot in hell that the Eagles win this game?
I think this game.
It's a shot in hell. Okay, so maybe I have the wrong terminology. Shot in hell. Are they gonna win though? Honestly,
they can win. I think these are 2 best teams in the NFC. San Fran is the hottest team in the league. Their defense.
I just want you to know, Joe Burrow just tweeted you. He just added you in a tweet, right?
Yeah. They're the hottest team in the league. They match up real good with each other. They both are top defenses in the league. Philly is actually number 1 against the pass. They number 1 overall. Number 1 against the pass, but only number 10 against the run.
Let me tell you something, Jan. Let me tell you a secret. Jan and America, Philly number 1 against the pass. Guess what? San Francisco does not really pass the ball.
Right.
They don't really pass the ball. They run the football.
Right. They're running.
And they'll run Ayuk. Not to mention Debo and Christian McCaffrey. Darius Sanders.
Right.
Can I call him Darius Sanders? We talked about this. I can call him Darius Sanders.
Hey, give me my process owned by Larry Williams and Jeremiah. You call it whatever you want.
Okay. Or I'm under the pseudonym Dark Skin Jermaine. Okay. So I am Dark Skin Jermaine. Larry Williams is Dark Skin Jermaine, the fictional character that owns the. No, let's knock it off. But yeah, they don't run they run the football. They don't pass the ball. So what the hell does that mean, yeah?
Right. It means that they're going to run the ball. Philly is number 10 against the run. Me and San Fran is going to run the ball, and I like San Fran to win this game. I'm betting this too. Give me San Fran money line. That's my bet. I'm betting it.
Yeah, I like San Fran money line too. They look very sexy. I have a friend. His name's Jason. He never listens to the podcast, so he won't hear this. But Jason's excuse me. Excuse me. Jason is one of those people who you'll never listen to. You know, you got the guy like, do this, and all you gotta do is this. You know, and like they always start out everything with all you gotta do is. You know, I hate those kind of people, yeah. You know, you know, you've been working on some shit for like 30 years. You know, they're like, all you gotta do is this, and they don't have, you know, they're not even close to where you've been.
Right.
So I never listened to Jason. But guess what Jason said? He said
What?
Kansas City. He said Kansas City and San Francisco. Now that's not rocket science. That's not rocket science.
Right.
And I never listen to him because I think he's wrong a lot of times. And I think he's going to be wrong this weekend. There's no way. Anyway, I won't get into that. We're not listening to Jason. That was the point of this damn story, guys. We're not listening to Jason. Kansas City and San Francisco we're not listening to. But I'm taking San Francisco. So I guess that clues you in on who I'm taking in the next game, doesn't it?
Okay. Yeah. You want to get to that, or you want to finish?
Well, I mean, get to it. Fine. You know, we're done here. San Francisco's winning this game. There's no damn way the Eagles beat them. There's no damn way, ladies and gentlemen, because the Eagles' strength doesn't even correspond to what San Francisco does well.
Right.
It just doesn't.
Yeah, they don't pass down the field. They're a short passing team. Get the ball out quick to Debo, the Kittles, to the running back. I'm throwing a blank.
Now what
McCaffrey.
Now what I will say is San Francisco's strengths, which is the pass rush and run defense. The Eagles' strength, which is pass defense and the run stop. It plays right into the hands of what San Francisco likes to do. Yeah, it really does.
San Francisco is number 2 in the NFL against the run. Number 2. Philly likes to run the ball. Philly is number number 5 in the league at running the ball. So,
but they got AJ Brown to blow the top off of that thing, and as good as San Francisco is, they don't got AJ Brown over there. I don't give a damn what you say about Debo. They do not have AJ Brown. Ayuk and Debo together equal probably AJ Brown and a quarter, maybe.
Right, they're a little soft in the back end. CeeDee Lamb was kind of going ham on them.
He had 100 yards. He had 119, I think.
Yeah, you can take your chances downfield, but is he going to have chances? Is he going to have enough time to get downfield with Bosa coming off the edge? That's another question. You know what I'm saying? So,
but he's mobile.
Yeah, right. He's definitely mobile. Right.
You ain't playing. Freaking say it. It won't come out. You ain't playing the guy you just played.
Oh yeah,
you're playing Jalen freaking Hurts.
Yeah.
Okay, like he's gonna chop you up, boy.
Right.
He gonna what they say in Scarface. He gonna carve you up real good. He gonna carve you up real good. You playing Jalen Hurts, man. This is not Dak Prescott. This is not Dak Prescott, bro.
Right. It's definitely not. It's definitely not. And they're gonna put the pressure on their defense by running them read options.
In fact, what I sniffed out and read and heard this weekend was that everybody's starting to blame Kellen Moore for keeping Dak too encompassed in the pocket this week. And they said, last week that he was crazy, rolling out the pocket, threw 5 touchdowns, going bootlegging, doing all this crazy stuff. And then this week he just wanted the singular, the pre-snap read, and he's gonna stay there and try to deal with it. He didn't do a good job.
Definitely
good job.
Definitely did.
But how do they deal with the guy that rolls out the pocket and moves and all of that stuff? I don't know how they deal with that. But I think they do. I think they overpower the Eagles. I don't think this game is going to be as close as people think.
I think it's going to be close. But because they both kind of can play that low scoring. We just gonna muddy up the game type of game. Run the ball. They both like to run the ball. You know what I'm saying? I could see this being a low scoring game. I might even take the under on this game. I might even do that. Let me see where it's
Man,
at
I
right
had
now.
two under bets that was golden this weekend, didn't I? And we ain't even like a coward. I ain't even jump on them, dog. And America Jan and I talked about this weekend, man. We was like, damn, those unders seem so sexy. Like they was like ginger out there, like
Right.
they look like the lions to us, dude. They
Right,
look
right.
like ginger to us. And if anybody is just kind of new to the show, Ginger is a reference to the movie Casino with starring Al Pacino, Robert De Niro, and Sharon Stone, Joe Pesci as well. Just a host of great. I think even Samuel Jackson was in the movie, wasn't he?
Is he?
Yeah,
in
he
there?
was.
He in there?
Yeah, he was.
He was
Yeah,
in there?
remember after the robbery. So I don't want to get too far into this stuff because I don't know how much time we have, but I feel like we up against the thing.
Oh, was that
But,
Goodfellas? That was Goodfellas, wasn't it? That was Goodfellas.
Yeah, that was Goodfellas. No, that was Goodfellas. Okay,
Yeah.
no.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you got me there. But
yeah.
but at any rate, man, listen.
Great movie.
Hey, Casino, great movie. Sharon Stone, Joe Pesci, Robert De Niro, Al Pacino. Just
Classic.
Al Pacino?
Yeah.
Al Pacino wasn't
was
in
he in
Casino.
there?
No, he wasn't in
know.
Casino. No, he wasn't in there. But anyway, watch the damn movie, everybody. Ginger
Classic.
was this super fine, super sexy Caucasian lady, and she was just like the worst trouble. She's like the worst baby mama that you marry from hell. This lady was hell, and this is who we call the lions. So if you've seen the movie Casino, you know it's not a compliment to be called Ginger, as fine as she was.
Right, but when she come back knocking on the door, no matter what she did in the past, you let her back in.
You letting her in there.
you
letting her in there. As soon as you let her in there and go to the bathroom, she about to start rifling through your drawers. And she go to the bathroom, she in your medicine cabinet. She done stole your Vicodin because you had the back injury. So you might have a Vicodin in there. You might have the regular people get a script for Perk if they really hurt. They'll get a script for. She's stealing your shit. Okay. And she's going to snort them. She's not taking them or selling them. She's snorting them. She's not taking them, popping them like a regular, but she's snorting them, okay? So anyway, so when I make the Ginger reference, we're talking about the Lions. We're talking about the movie Casino. Get to see it, America. We did a lot already, Jan, and I got an internal clock, so I kind of feel like we're coming up against the wall. Any NBA stuff you want to talk about? What about the daggone Bucks hung 49 on the Pistons in the first quarter?
Oh yeah, that was crazy yesterday. And I hit that.
That was the 23rd of January. That was Monday yesterday. So for anybody, we talking about Monday.
The Pistons came back off of the Paris trip, and I guess they were jet lagged. They did not show up.
What about this kid, the youngest kid in the NBA? He does the youngest kid in the NBA thing the most. He does the most youngest irresponsible thing you could do as a professional athlete. This kid loses his passport, Jan.
Right. I heard about that. Who
Jalen Duren.
Oh, wow, okay. I did hear about that.
Mr. Duren, I'd send you back to the G League for a couple of weeks you have to go to the corner and think about this.
Right.
But anyway, man.
Let's square off this last game before we jump to the NBA. Then we can finish off with the NBA. Let's jump.
I think we square on that. I don't think either one of us are gonna. Either one of us are gonna pick Kansas City. I mean, or not? Excuse me, not Kansas City, but Kansas City. Like I'm picking Cincinnati. They won 3 games in a row against those guys, and Mahomes injured.
Mahomes is a little injured. We don't know how much. He said
he said a little injured. What the hell does that mean? She a little pregnant too.
He said he's playing. There's no question in his mind he's playing.
Oh, I know he's gonna play. Now him playing wasn't the question. How effective he is at the level of injury he has. That's where I'm at.
I'm kind of thinking it's hard to go back to the Super Bowl. The Bengals went under the radar for 2 years straight, all up until this week. Everybody saying the Bengals. Everybody, people that never said anything about the Bengals all season are talking about the Bengals like that's their favorite team.
I hate it when the public goes one way. You should go the other way. You should go the other way. But what did I tell you? Remember when we looked at it? Kansas City was favored. I was like, this is the last time you're gonna see Kansas City favored.
You called that one. You was right on spot with that. You was right on spot.
I was like, this is the last damn time you'll see Kansas City. Listen, guys, when the game first came up in the sports book, Kansas City was favored in the game.
By 3.
I said, no damn way. No damn way.
Now it moved to Kansas City plus 1.5. I like Kansas City as an underdog. I'm actually probably going to take this. I haven't put it in yet.
Nope. Hell, ain't no damn way. You're a numbers guy. They've lost 3 in a row to that team. There's no way in hell I'm taking that. No way in hell. Can I sidebar real quick?
Yeah,
can I sidebar? Because I just got an alert.
Yeah.
Amani Bates. Are you familiar with him?
Oh yeah, definitely.
The kid from Ypsilanti, Michigan, went up to Memphis. Had some troubles in his freshman year. Yeah, had the gun charge. That whole mess. And he went to Eastern Michigan. This kid just dropped 29 of Eastern Michigan's 35 points in the first half. He's an NBA player, Jan.
Oh yeah, he going to the league. I think he was just unhappy with Penny. I guess he was. I don't know what was going on down there in Memphis. But
hell, Penny's unhappy with Penny. Like whatever's happening down there, he's complaining about that stuff. It's not like what about? Have you heard about the Ed Reed stuff?
No. What happened to Ed Reed?
So Ed Reed was going to Bethune-Cookman, and I don't know where Bethune-Cookman. Hey Google, where's Bethune-Cookman? And I should know this because I went to HBCU, Texas College. Shout out. Bethune-Cookman is in Daytona Beach, Florida.
Okay.
Ed Reed, Miami guy, went to Baltimore, Hall of Famer, one of the best safeties of all time. Okay. Ed Reed got the head coaching job down there, but they ran him off, bro. Because when he went there, they didn't have a practice fit. He went there and basically took a giant bird dookie on him. Okay. He said, we don't add this, we don't add that, we don't add this, we don't add that. I'm gonna have a couple of guys, they want to donate $1 million. They cleared out the practice field. They started doing things. And then they said, we're not gonna hire you. You're using profanity, you're shitting on our school, and we're not gonna hire you.
Wow.
And I don't like the conflict between these Hall of Fame black players and these black colleges. I don't like it, Dan. I'm not a fan of this.
Right. I'm not either. I know it's been a Deion started it. It's been a lot of, Eddie George coaches. I think East is it Tennessee?
Tennessee State.
Tennessee
TSU.
State.
Down here, not without disclosing too much, but Tennessee State.
Yep. What's the other one? Oh my God, I'm be throwing blanks.
There's another black college out there where we got the Hall of Fame guy.
Stu Jackson coaches Grambling State. Remember Stu Jackson from the Bengals head coach?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. He coaches Grambling State. Deion started it. You know what I'm saying? And I wish that I like that. Get the black colleges up. I hate Deion left. I'm kind of mad at him for leaving.
Man, if you don't chill out, dog. Right now, I'm leaving your ass if Barstool write that check, bro. It's over, dog. Like me and you, we'll kick it into Caymans and talk about it over some adult beverages. But bro, they write that check, dog. I'm out of here. If they hear me like, you don't need Jan, you're right, I don't need him. How dare you get mad at Dion?
I'm just a little disappointed. I wore number 21 in college. I'm not joking, America. I wore number 21 in college and in high school for Deion Sanders. I wore his shoes, my idol. I'm just a little disappointed. You know what I'm saying?
I remember when you hit the block. I remember you hit the block with the red, black, and gold and white Deion's.
Oh yeah, Deion was my idol.
That was first of all, that was a monumental shoe to hit the block, man.
Yeah, that was definitely one of the greatest shoes.
And that was a little prior to my really Be Fresh time. Okay.
Right.
And so I think the first shoe that we had to hit the block was the Nike Huarache Air Trainer 4 with the no straps. And you got to do your homework on this stuff, okay?
Oh yeah,
because
that was a low key shoe too. It wasn't like a Jordan that everybody was fighting for. You know what I'm saying? The Huarache was a low key winner. It was a low key.
When I walked in Cody High School with those on as a freshman, bro, it was a wrap, dude. People start pointing at my feet. I felt like the guy in there, like, yeah. I have an item in here. Because high school is like this huge, popularity, macho, I don't know what to call it for females, but I'm sure well, I have a teenage daughter, so I know they go through the same kind of, thing, but it's on a different level. But being fresh, like having clothes and stuff like that as a boy in high school, it was everything. And then we grew up in some rough areas, Jay. You went to Southwestern.
Oh yeah,
Okay, that's where Jalen went to school, everybody.
yeah. I went to Southwestern, but I actually grew up in Northwestern neighborhood. But I went to Southwestern. Jalen Rose, Deshaun Leonard alumni.
Well, yeah, you should have went to Northwestern High School.
Right,
Northwestern, y'all did a bad job. Y'all should have been recruiting him. He was damn good.
Yeah, but we running up. We always running up against the clock. Let's finish this off with what do we pick with the Kansas City?
What? Fuck! I'm picking. Excuse my language.
Hey,
Excuse my language.
It's an M-rated show.
I'm taking the Bengals. I don't know what he's doing, America. The Bengals have won 3 in a row. Mahomes injured. There's no reason for me to think they're gonna beat the Bengals. There's no reason for me to think Kansas City's gonna beat the Bengals. I don't know why he's picking Kansas City. He about to give y'all a soliloquy of some bull crap. Remember, he hates you guys, and I love y'all. Listen to me.
I haven't put the bet in yet. I'm leaning to Kansas City.
You don't know what he's doing, America.
I gotta hit an injury report. You know what I'm saying? But I'm probably am leaning to this. Like if Kansas City was the favorite, I probably would have went to Bengals. I probably still would have went to Kansas City because it's just hard to go back to the Super Bowl 2 times in a row. It only been done
in the last 10 years. 3 teams have done it. How damn hard is that?
That's a 70% not doing it. So I'm rolling with the 70%.
Well, when you talk about 10 years, 20. No, I'm about to destroy your stat because I'm about to get the stat guy, America. 10 years, 20 teams, right? Because it's 2 teams each year.
Oh, right.
And six of them do it. You know what I mean?
Well, oh yeah.
6 times.
No,
that's a little less than 70.
No. It was 4 times, not 6. It was 4 times. Kansas
so
City.
That's 8 times out of 20. Or no, 4 times out of 20. I don't know. Whatever the damn case is, bottom line is he's going one stat, I'm going the other. Y'all can listen to the stat guy because everybody calls you the stat guy. Do you know that? Like when people approach me about the show and stuff, they be like, Jan's the stat guy. He's dry and all of this stuff. They say you're dry, though. They say you're dry.
Hey, I'm the stat guy.
Hey, America, we out of here. I'm taking the Bengals. He's taking Kansas City. We both in the other game. It's not even a question. We both taking Kansas City in that other game. Ain't even no question about it. We both taking San Francisco. This is Give Me My Props. AFC Nfc Championship. Remember we said the Pacers was garbage in the first quarter and Charlotte's garbage in the first half. We ain't covered a lot, but we'll get into that maybe another show. But the Pacers is garbage in the first quarter. So remember that, America. And when you do and make some money, give me my damn props, America. Give me my props.
Give me my props.
We love y'all. We love y'all, America. Well, I love y'all. Jed does not love y'all. Approach him at the Eastern Market while he's buying fresh produce and shea butter for his beautiful Dominican wife. He's buying shea butter and he's buying fresh papayas and other fruits and fish that they have there. Approach him and be like, Jed, why don't you love us? And if you see his wife, you better not say nothing to her, America, because I know how y'all is, especially in Detroit. I'm talking to you, Detroit. Don't you leave her alone. You just approach him. You got on Cartier glasses and a ski mask. We love y'all. Take care. We love y'all.